Please stand for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You all may be seated.
Your graduate has asked that you treat this exercise with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Please refrain from using any noisemakers, horns, bells, yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all names have been called, so that the next name called can be clearly heard. Your assistants will help provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony.
A su estudiante, le gustaría que muestre sumo respeto antes de esta ceremonia. Cada estudiante que se gradúa merece escuchar su nombre. Por favor, absténgase de utilizar matracas, bocinas, campanas, gritos y cualquier otra distracción que no se propicia para mantener la dignidad y la magnificencia de este evento. Le pedimos que exprese sus aplausos y aclamaciones de felicitación después de que se haya mencionado todos los nombres de los estudiantes. De esa manera se escuchará claramente el nombre del estudiante que sigue. El mantener el decoro nos ayudará a proporcionar una mejor ceremonia de graduación para su estudiante. Le agradecemos de antemano su cooperación en la solemnidad de la ceremonia de graduación.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises for SEAGOVILLE High School. I am Angela West, the proud principal of SEAGOVILLE High School. We are honored that you have chosen to share this very important occasion with us. We ask that each of you behave with dignity and respect. Please refrain from applause and comments when students' names are called. Your appropriate behavior will provide a positive experience for all of the graduates. Please welcome our senior class president, Jordan Lawton.
I am Jordan Lawton, senior class president. I would like to introduce the others seated on this platform this evening. Mrs. Angela West, principal of SEAGOVILLE High School. Dr. Brian Lusk, chief of strategic initiatives. Dr. Joanne Francine, executive director for the Southeast Secondary Network. Also with us on stage are Katia Aguera, 2019 Valedictorian, and Catherine Barajas, 2019 Salutatorian. Senior class vice president Katia Aguera, Miguel Gallegos, senior class historian, Jade Wilson, senior class secretary, Lindsay Mariano and Brian Padilla, senior class treasurers, and Catherine Barajas, senior class representative. Our SEAGOVILLE High School assistant principals are Ms. Nikita Sanders, Mr. Gabriel Guerrero, Mr. Derek Enderly, and Mrs. Beth Menzies. Our announcer for tonight will be Mrs. Ann Moreno Hernandez.
I am Jay Wilson, Secretary. We are pleased to have with us tonight the principals of SEAGOVILLE feeder schools. Mr. Jesus Martinez, SEAGOVILLE Middle School, Ms. Tangela Carter, Ebby Holiday Elementary, and Ms. Wendy Becara, SEAGOVILLE Elementary. Representing SEAGOVILLE counselors are Ms. Shalisa Taylor Benton, Ms. Karen Collins, Ms. Debbie Velo, and Ms. Yolanda Velasquez Cortez.
I would now like to recognize our scholars with highest honors. Please stand. High honors, please stand. And honors, please stand. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize the top 10% of the graduating class of 2019. Please stand. Congratulations and thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our scholar who will graduate as a salutatorian. It is with great pride that I present the salutatorian for the class of 2019, Catherine Barajas.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Catherine Barajas, and I am salutatorian for the class of 2019. I want to start off by thanking everybody in attendance, by showing off their support to every graduate. And it's such a pleasure for me to have gotten the chance to speak to you all on this special day we've all been waiting for. I have to admit, I am a little nervous due to the fact that I haven't talked in such a large group of amazing people. But I'll be fine. Dear classmates, I want you all to go back to the start of our freshman year. It's interesting to know how much we've all been through leading up to this moment, which made us realize that every moment we lived was for a reason. During our 4 years of high school experience, we all demonstrated the best of ourselves and had so much fun being among others. That time has went by, becoming a huge impact in shaping us to the people we are today. Look at your surroundings. This is not a dream. This is real. With the help of our teachers/mentors and family members, we were able to gain knowledge, learn from our mistakes, and have a plan for our future. If it wasn't for their help and the help of my mom, dad, and young sister, I wouldn't have been standing here. My family became the motivation of why I kept striving for the best. Also, my friends. I want to thank you all too for remaining by my side, for pushing me to do my best and letting me know that I had people to reach out to, who would listen to me and support me. Laughing with you all is something I will always treasure. Receiving this medal and the spot of Salutatorian wasn't an easy task. I had to give up hours of sleep, stress so many times, and go to tutoring with excellent teachers. Even though it wasn't easy, I'm still grateful to know that I worked hard enough to end up here with you all. Be happy with what you have accomplished and the paths you have all chosen. I'm pretty sure our families are the most excited to see us all here, especially in knowing how much we've matured since the day we were all born. Yes, we stayed up late for no reason and did many things we weren't supposed to, but yet we were able to catch up to this day. I hope we all accomplish the goals we have in mind, because there is more yet to come. Thank you, SEAGOVILLE High School, and let the class of 2019 remain united and never forgotten. Thank you for listening.
At this time, I would like to introduce a scholar who will graduate as a valedictorian. It is with great pride that I present Katia Aguirre.
Good evening. My name is Katia Jennifer Aguirre Osorio, and I can proudly say that I am representing the class of 2019. Before I commence my speech, I would like for us all to give a moment of silence for the students and teachers that are no longer with us today. Thank you. I know that walking through this stage is something that we've all yearned for since taking the first step into SEAGOVILLE High School, but bear with me while I give this speech that I procrastinated so much to write. First, I want to point out and applaud to the fact that I am the third consecutive female that is the valedictorian of SEAGOVILLE High School. Not only am I proud to say that, but also that I am an undocumented Mexican immigrant who obtained a full ride to Skidmore College in New York, and who is amongst Thank you. And who is amongst many great minds that I know will make a difference and break barriers in our society. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty." I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. Or in other words, nothing worth having comes easy. These quotes represent our class because everyone has struggles. And for that, I would like to tell every single graduate that I am very proud of what you have accomplished today, because I know that these past 4 years were not the easiest. Like I said before, I am an undocumented immigrant, which might not seem like a big deal nowadays since something like that is being repressed, but I can say that with that title comes many obstacles. With that title, most of you saw me as competitive because I know I have to work twice as hard, since some people only see me as that title, and also the title that says that I'm a woman and supposedly not good enough. But these titles do not define who I am, as I want to tell you guys that you should never feel belittled or discouraged from titles or stereotypes that may be put on you in the future or even today. You should never let a title define you because, as you can all see today, an undocumented Mexican girl is the valedictorian of her class, something that wasn't really expected, right? So as you all witness this, I hope to make an impact in your minds and hearts to be willing to see everyone as an equal. Just because I'm an immigrant woman doesn't mean that I'm less smarter, less qualified, less independent, or less human. I believe that because I am an immigrant, I'm actually more hardworking, more patient, and more understanding, because I know what it feels like to be seen as less, even though you have so much to give. I've also learned to be humble, and for this, I owe it to my parents. At this moment, I will address my parents in Spanish. Quiero agradecer a mis padres, Juan Aguirre y Catalina Osorio, por siempre apoyarme, por enseñarme que todo es posible y también por trabajar duro y esforzarse cada día para darme a mí y a mis hermanas todo lo que hemos necesitado. Sé que a veces no soy la mejor hija, pero al estar aquí enfrente de todos, quiero decirles que todo lo que he hecho, lo hice y lo seguiré haciendo por ustedes, para agradecer sus esfuerzos y obstáculos que han tenido que sobrepasar para que nosotras estemos aquí hoy. Los amo mucho. Y a mis hermanas, Ariana, Jessica y Jimena, también quiero agradecerles por apoyarme y por siempre estar ahí cuando las necesito. Now, to quickly reminisce about high school. To be frank, I don't remember much about freshman year, just us taking the biology STAR test and then dissecting a pig. Our sophomore year was probably the most forgetful though. All I really remember is having to wear uniforms once again and meeting a really special person. But our junior year, geez, that was one intense year. I don't think anyone was really prepared for Harrington's APUSH class and all the homework that was given that year. But finally, senior year came with the stressful college application process, with Ms. Moreno screaming at us, everyone having mental breakdowns, and the constant closing down of the vending machines. Although it seems like the first day of senior year was just yesterday, now we're already about to walk the stage. And even though no one got to jump in the pond this year, I'm sure we're all happy with how things turned out. But before I end my speech, I would like to thank some teachers that have had a huge impact on me and other students, like Ms. Puente, who we will always remember for empowering women and allowing us to grow, Mr. Michael, for never knowing whether he was being sarcastic or that was his actual tone, Mr. Chang, being a really awesome teacher, but us being afraid to ask him a question because of his reaction, Mr. G, who always gave us videos on their motto and constantly sang in class, Mr. Harrington, for making us work so hard and giving us a little insight of how life really is, and finally, Mr. Frost, who I promised I wouldn't say anything about, but hey, he's a dad now, so he has become a legit dad joker this year. But all of these senior teachers and others too will always be remembered and appreciated for making our last year memorable and unique. Thank you to all the teachers, administrators, staff, friends, and family for your support. This is the end, This is the end of an era, and I hope that every graduate is prepared for what's about to come in our path, whether it's college, going to the military, or working. I wish that every single one of you guys is able to appreciate every moment and make the best out of it. Congratulations, class of 2019, we did it! We will now welcome Danielle Hallback.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need, and I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
As principal of SEAGOVILLE High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District.
As Chief of Strategic Initiatives in the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2019 graduating class of SEAGOVILLE High School.
I am pleased to award these diplomas, certifying that these students are graduates of the Dallas Independent School District. Candidates, please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas.
Katia Jennifer Aguirre Osorio. Catherine Barajas. Jordan Alexis Lawton. Amber Zapata. Beatriz Avila. Areli Araujo. José Luis Garza Rodríguez. Lindsay Mariano. Jocelyn Rodríguez. Israel Vaquera Botello. Francisco Uriel Aceves. Amanda Jocelyn Aguilar Ramírez. Jorge Luis Aguilar. Cynthia Aguirre. Melody Alamillo. Fabián Alanís. Helen Dioselín Alonso. Rosie Esmeralda Alvarado Ortiz. Denise Janet Alvarado. Leslie Álvarez. Aymarani Amador. Juliana Amparan Gutierrez. Eldridge Jermaine Anderson. Kavan Lateria Anderson. Jaime Aragon. Pedro Arellano Mendoza. Noah Christian Armstrong. Jasmine Banda. Antonio Marco Bernal. I'm sorry, that was Marco Antonio Bernal. Caitlin Ruth Ann Brashear. Raven Danielle Buckner. Alexander Burgos Machuca. Brian Christian Bustos. Josué Bustos. Omar Manuel Bustos. Rosa Isela Cabral. Ruben Renee Campos. Jasmine Canchola. Jacqueline Cantero. Elisa Marie Carr. Oscar Carranza. Benjamin Antonio Castillo II. Melanie Anaí Castillo. Esteban Castrejón Arieta. Carolyn Raquel Castro Saravia. Jennifer Castro Luna. Ángela Celeste Casares. Julissa Celestino Salmerón. Chase David Chambers. Isaac Cherry. Lisangela Chicango Borrero. Michelle Hope Clausen. Torian Tehran Coleman. Luis Alfonso Contreras. Evelyn Cruz Martinez. Ángel Alberto Cruz. Oscar Fernando Cuellar Garza. Gabriela Cuevas Escamilla. Diana Lisbeth Dávalos Limón. Monica Dávalos. Destiny Marie Davis. Kiavani Kishel Davis. Melissa De Leon. Christopher de Anda Cruz. Elton Fernando De Leon. Casey Elizabeth Denning. Vanessa Diana. Philip Jeremiah Dixon. Tijua Veronica Dixon. Christian Dominguez. Okay, a little faster. Works different. Irvin Alemar Dominguez. Just give her a second. Tierra Dene Elmore. Haley Escobar. Kayla Ann Farrago. Allison Taylor Fletcher. Gamaliel Flores. Eric Dean Fulcher. Araceli Geneva Galindo. Miguel Ángel Gallegos. Erika Fernanda Galván. Abigail Gámez. Oscar Cristobal Gámez. Diego Jared Garcia Delgado. Jennifer Garcia Juarez. Irvin Garcia Ramirez. Rodrigo Garcia. Naquin Lanelle Garrett Carter. Rosie Abigail Garza. Donnie Rayon Godfrey. Kevin Godwin. Emery Lisette Gonzalez. Luz Elena Gonzalez Garcia. Jesse Giovanni Gonzalez Oro. Vanessa Nerid Granados. Waylon Eric Gray Jr. Paul David Griffin Jr. Devontre Jaquan Griggs. Johnny Cuereca. Julia Meili Guevara. Nayeli Susana Guijosa. Dylan Ray Eugene Hampton. Jordan Devon Harris. Doniciera Charleve Rengusonia Hartfield. Kennedy Denise Harvey. Keyshawn Jamichael Henderson. Eduardo Hernandez Garcia. Kevin Hernandez Gonzalez. Ariana Hernandez. Claudia Esmeralda Hernandez. Diego Emiliano Hernandez Ríos. Saúl Hernández Salazar. Melina Hernández. Nancy Hernández Sánchez. Rio Lloyd Hernández. Sergio Hernández. Xavier Hernández. Meredith Herrera. Kaylon Rashad Horde. Cameron Rashawn Horde. Chastity Monique Hooker. Sade Larissa Howard. Jason Isaguirre. Charles Edward James IV. Derek Demetrius Issa James. Isaac Hassel. Brian Ray Ashanti Jenkins. Daisy Jimenez. Elia Rosa Jimenez. Destiny June Johnson. Jordan Alexander Johnson. Kayla Kimberly Johnson. Tiara Lene Johnson. Andre LaQuinn Johnson. Kiana Lene Zaria Jones. Nigo Gushima Justy. Jeremiah Kennebrew. José Mauricio Landaverde. Ruben Eduardo Lara Garcia. Marqueja Ajana Law. Juan José Lemos. Feliciana Demetria Long. Feliciane Dimitri Long. Luis Giovanni López León. Miguel López Vázquez. Omar Isaí López. Janae Zakia Cynthia Lucky. Luis Eduardo Luna. Ricardo Lupercio Vázquez. Jalen Henry Maldonado. Sergio Andrés Maldonado Rodríguez. Ismael Martínez. Santos Jesús Martínez. Dion Lene Maxey. Cody Asante McMorris. Abigail Mendez. Ángel Guadalupe Méndez. Janet Alejandra Mendiola González. Cassidy Diane Miller. Jacob Antonio Miller. Mariah Mills. Víctor Miranda. Kayla Noemí Montezuma Pérez. Saraí Mojica. Ángela Yulitza Molina Durán. Giselle Monasterio. Noé Mondragón. Evelyn Denise Montanés. Jesús Montero. Efraín Leonardo Munguía. Beatriz Nava. Darius Latrell Newton. Emily Joan Noble. Alma Lisbeth Nova Barriga. Eric Jonathan Nova Barriga. Get behind me. Wait, just wait. Cristoforo Giovanni Núñez. Natalie Núñez. Michelle Noemí Ojeda. Danelli Oropesa Morales. Arlet Ortega. Angelina Mariah Ortiz Marquez. Ricardo Ortiz. Anthony Osorio. Braylon Shamar Padilla. Randy Palacios. Raúl Palacios. Colton Blake Pasley. Jennifer Graciela Patino. Jaden Armand Pat Payton. Brisa Coral Perales. Chris Perez. Hector Raúl Perez. Xavier Clevon Lanell Phillips. Yamin Bloco. Travis Wayne Posey. Brenda Lynn Quesada. Jasmine Ramirez Morales. Brisa Ramirez. Orlando Ramirez. Melissa Renee Ramon. Christian Damian Ramos. Jonathan Ramos. Abelino Rangel. Brian Remigio. Elizabeth Renteria. David Reyes. Emily Elizabeth Reynolds. Sheralian Olivia Richard. Angela Rico. Noemí Rincón Morales. María Guadalupe Ríos. Paola Ríos. Alex Maria Rivera. Kanaya Keandra Robertson. Yvonne Robles. Jennifer Guadalupe Rocha Rodriguez. Alicia Nicole Rodriguez. Anaí Rodríguez López. Ángela Rodríguez. Miguel Ángel Rodríguez. Yulisa Isabel Rodríguez. Roy Anthony Romero Morales. Zaoria Valeria Rosas. Michaela Shaylin Reynolds. Eric Salas. Marcela Renee Sanchez. Naheen Sanchez Garcia. Cindy Victoria Renee Sanders. Nicholas Santa Cruz Jr. Priscilla Abigail Sauceda. Leticia Saucedo Tinoco. Jennifer Saucedo. Neil Henry Schmidt. Mercedes Michelle Shiplet. Oliver Liddell Smith. Weldon Anthony Solano. Catherine Solis. Marco Antonio Solis. Stephen James Sorber. Brianna Lay Sosa. Eduardo Soto Lopez. Jamicia Renee Stevens. José Germán Suaste. Joan Sebastián Sustaita. Edward Eugene Taylor. Jatavia Ray Taylor. Joel Tellez. Samantha Desiree Tenorio. Aaliyah Malene Selena Mariam Thompson. Kelly Leanne Timmons. Keyshawn Todd. Mario Toledo. Eunice Hope Torres. Jorge Luis Torres. Alicia Suset Tovar. George Eduardo Tristan. Gonzalo Uresti. Timoteo Valle. Jamie Stephanie Varela. David Vasquez. Abraham Vega. Jacob Glenn Verduzco. Baron Warren. Portia Shantae Weems. Chastity Monet White. Caitlin Diane Whitaker. Haley Williams. Jalexis Kinshay Williams. Markayla Rose Williams. J. Cabria Janae Wilson. Cameron Devon Wingham. Kiana Woods. Andrew Jaden Zapata. Angela Naime Zavala. Susana Lee Cepeda. Alejandro Cermeño Paz. We need somewhere to go.
Graduates, please stand. Congratulations. I hereby declare you 2019 graduates of the Dallas Independent School District. Please turn your tassels from the right to the left.
It's so exhilarating, but congratulations to everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we close this evening's ceremony, I'd like to take this last opportunity to pay our respects to the student who couldn't make it with us today, Israel Martin, Jr. I'd also like to say congratulations to the graduates, family, and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. As graduates, do not think that the learning stops here. As young adults, new challenges are at hand. You'll have to learn how to face hardships in your jobs, family, and social life. You'll have to better understand yourselves and achieve fantastic things to do so. I wish you all the best, and again, congratulations to the class of 2019.
Good evening. My name is Lindsay Mariano, and I am the senior class treasurer. I will be saying the alma mater. So please make your hand gestures. Okay.